other person that was talking about their kids was Kim Kardashian.
Yeah. What'd she say?
She was talking about how difficult. Well, so Kim has been on this whole prison reform. Kind of pushing that, and I guess appealing cases, right, of certain people that.
Yeah, man, she brought it to Trump's attention. You know what I mean? And he pushed that. What is it called? The First Step Act, something like that.
Oh, I don't know what it is. I'm not aware. Maybe we could check that up. But basically, Kim was on a show being interviewed, and she spoke about how having kids and her sons being black, how she could see the discrimination that they were facing at a young age. So she can imagine how black males have to deal with it on a day-to-day basis. You know what I'm saying? And that really encouraged her and sparked up that what do you call it? Ignited that idea or that fire to kind of help others out. You know what I'm saying? Who are being wrongfully accused or being imprisoned for obscene reasons, you know what I'm saying, or too long or whatever right. It may be, you know what I mean, that she's fighting for. So that was pretty interesting, man. What, they had like 4 kids, her and Kanye?
I think it's commendable, man. I think it's dope, but I think it's a little cap, man. Like, bro, her and Kanye are like practically billionaires, man. Like, wherever they go, like, they get carte blanche treatment. Like, what type of racism is she seeing her kid subjected to? Like, for real.
Are you talking about those streets of Calabasas are rough?
Yo, like what type of environment is she putting her kid in? Right? How old are her kids? Like maybe 4, 5, 6? Like, what type of environment is she putting her kids in that they're subjected to racism? Like,
well, you think
you live a different lifestyle.
But you think money stops racism, man?
Nope.
Like, you got a certain skin color, people just still, even if you in Calabasas, they're like, oh, he got bread, but he's, he is black, or he is Spanish.
I'll be crying in my Lambo, man. Like, I mean, it's cool, man. I like that she's bringing attention to a lot of the stuff that are unjust. You know what I mean? I definitely like that. I just don't know.
You think she created that narrative as a reason? Like, oh, I'm gonna just use this as the reason of why I started helping.
No, I mean, it might be something where she is afraid in the future, when the kids grow up. True, because like, they might go out somewhere that might be 16, 17, 18, and they might be in the wrong part of town where someone might not recognize them,
Yeah.
I think right now, though, I don't know. I could be wrong.
I mean,
I just like I said, like, what type of environment are you putting your 4 or 5-year-old in that they're going to be subjected to racism? Like,
but I don't think that's what she probably, like what you just said, right? I think she just probably thinking like, she's watching all this stuff and like, what if that was my son? What if that was my daughter?
In the hood, right?
Right.
And those,
what I'm saying? Like, when they get older, right. and she's probably thinking that far ahead.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then then in these schools, how many kids are African American going to those schools too? We got to think about that. So it's
what
like,
school? Oh, yeah.
If there are school, it's like, all right, is it?
There is actually. It's funny you mentioned that because, and I sent y'all a link. I know y'all didn't read it. Y'all some real trumps for that. I sent y'all a link not so long ago about Sierra Canyon, LeBron's son, where he goes there. And D Wade's son goes there now. So I think it's somewhere out there near Calabasas or whatever.
All right, well, now you could explain it. You know what I mean?
But so this is like a school for celebrities.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of black kids and Jewish kids and all the rich folks out there, like Cedric the Entertainer's kids go there, Anthony Anderson.
Oh, it's like diverse. A lot of diversity.
Yeah, like they all get together and do fundraisers. It's wild. It's like
economic diversity there. That sounds like a bunch of rich kids.
No, that's definitely what it is. Yeah. They did let one Chinese kid come over from another area because he was tall and he could ball. So they, you know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. It's a bunch of, it's racially diverse, but yeah, it ain't economically diverse. But they have those schools, you know what I'm saying? There are schools that is pretty well balanced as far as race. You know what I'm saying, where they're at. But again, she probably, like Jimmy said, you know, maybe she's thinking later on in life. I mean, I think I'm not a fan of the Kardashians at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the fact
Are you a fan of the West?
Kanye?
The West.
The West. No,
the West.
The West.
The West is.
Her too. I ain't a fan of her. But the fact that she used her platform, that's cool, man. If she could get in touch with Trump to help people get out and help with the prison reform, that's cool. Because who else is doing it?
Nobody did it.
Who else
didn't do it?
Your man Jay-Z wanted to get on. He wanted to get on that wave. Well, Meek started getting on that wave.
They did, and they were trying to. See, that's the thing, right? Like everybody bashes Trump, right? And you know, rightfully so. People don't like the way he talk, like some of the stuff he says. They bash him.
Jimmy, no,
right?
Edit that.
No, that ain't me. That ain't me. It ain't what he says. I don't talk about nothing he say.
Because I think they were saying Meek had a chance to actually speak to Trump, right? And they say Jay was like, nah,
don't do it. Yep,
don't do it. Yep. So that's the thing, right? Like everybody keeps saying, like, yo, prison reform, this and that, but no one wants to actually sit down and talk.
Even Steve Harvey, people was mad at Steve Harvey for meeting with him.
Right. Calling him all kind of names, making fun of him, memes and everything. But the thing is, he's the president right now. So, you know, if you want some changes done, you're not actually, because of your hate of this man so much, you're not willing to put that in the back seat to talk about this situation.
Yo,